Welcome to Movie Reviews for Parents. Grab your hard hat and flex those biceps because A Working Man is about to take out some bad guys. But before you decide to bring your little action fans along, we're going to break it down for you. Violence, language, adult themes, and whether or not this beast of a movie is safe for family movie night. Stick around for our take on it in the second half. Violence level. Off the charts. Let's not sugarcoat this. The violence in A Working Man doesn't just hit hard, it hits like a steel beam to the chest. We're talking brutal fistfights, slow-motion shootouts, stabbings, grenades exploding, and characters straight up getting burned alive. Yeah, this one doesn't pull punches. It throws you through a wall. You've got people getting choked out, blown up, and even tied up in a burning house. There's a war flashback that adds some real emotional weight. And just when you think it can't go deeper, and the film drops reference failures to suicide and even shows a scene where a man slaps his wife. Nothing about this is comic book fun. It's raw, real, and graphic. Adult content. Heavy subject matter. Now let's talk adult themes. No nudity, barely a kiss. And it's a big but, A Working Man dives deep into the darkest waters human trafficking, specifically women trafficked for sexual slavery. The film doesn't show this explicitly, but the implications are heavy. And this isn't popcorn and soda material. This is mature, serious, and disturbing. There are also some scenes with Canton women dancing suggestively on TV, showing partial views of their behinds. It's not central to the story, but it adds to the mature tone. It's a movie that deals with dark truths and doesn't flinch. Profanity. It's everywhere. Let's just say the dialogue doesn't come with a filter. Over 80 F-bombs, a dozen scatological slams, plenty of milder profanity, plus a couple of crude hand gestures that would make your grandmother faint. If strong language is a no-fly zone in your household, this movie will be a full-on air raid. It's gritty, it's rough, and the language is as raw as the action. That R rating? Oh, it earned it. Substance use. Yep, that's in here too. It doesn't take center stage, but it's in the picture. Characters snort cocaine, smoke weed, and drink like it's just another day at the office. In one intense moment, characters are even drugged against their will. These scenes crank up the tension, but they also add another layer of adult-only content. Again, this isn't for the kids. It's for grown folks who can handle that kind of intensity.
At this point, we would like to ask if you found value in this video so far. Then please thumb up, subscribe, and tickle the notification bell. Your support is much appreciated.
The plot. Simple but effective. Clocking in at 1 hour and 56 minutes, the story centers on Levon Cade, a former Royal Marines commando turned construction foreman and single dad just trying to live a quiet life. But when his boss's daughter gets kidnapped, Cade's pulled back into a world he tried to leave behind. Think dad mode, activated, but with power tools and a very particular set of skills. Written and directed by David Ayer, with additional writing from Sylvester Stallone and Chuck Dixon. That's like a recipe for testosterone with a dash of gravel. Starring Jason Statham, Michael Pena, and Jason Fleming as villain Wolo Kolesnik. The positives. Muscle and heart. This film is packed with David Ayer's signature realism and emotional punch. The cinematography nails that gritty industrial Chicago vibe, and the action choreography? Clean, fast, and downright brutal. Fights are intense, but they're easy to follow and deeply satisfying. Jason Statham is right in his wheelhouse, tough as nails, but with just enough vulnerability to remind you he's also a loving dad. Michael Pena brings some much-needed warmth, and Jason Fleming adds just enough weird to keep you on edge. The negatives. Here's the deal. The movie delivers the action, no question. But supporting characters get sidelined, and some villains? Yeah, they're bad, but their motivations are unclear. The plot leans on a lot of familiar tropes, and if you're a veteran of action flicks, you'll probably see every twist coming. Final thoughts. Built for adults, not for families, A Working Man is a brutal, adrenaline-fueled thrill ride with real-world stakes and a solid father-daughter backbone. Jason Statham fans will eat it up, and action lovers will walk away pumped. But this isn't family viewing. It's adults only, plain and simple. Graphic violence, disturbing themes, harsh language, and substance use make this a hard pass for kids. But if you're a grown-up in the mood for a high-stakes, no-nonsense ride through the underbelly of justice, A Working Man brings the hammer down. Thanks for rolling with us. Smash that like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell like it owes you money. We'll catch you next time for more no-nonsense movie reviews, custom made for parents who want the full scoop before family movie night.